Welcome back everyone, I'm the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Final Fantasy VI. Let's continue. I could let you guys choose where I'm going next, but honestly, these won't take long. Locke has worked hard to stymie the efforts of the Imperial troops, but now he desperately needs to escape. Nuts. Gotta get to Narsh on the fly. Now, you can choose to go and fight this guy. Scram me, blockhead. Oh, guess not. But if you wander around here a bit, you can find things like this magitech armor. Speaking of, let's equip some stuff. Go with that, and sprint shoes. Halt! So you can fight this guy. Heavy armor. It is possible to kill this thing, but it is not worth it. Run, 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 run. If you do kill it, it does remove him, and you can continue on that way, but honestly, it's very difficult to kill that thing. Duncan's wife. I'm sure there's a hidden passage under the rich man's house. Find the room that's drafty. Yay, hints. So all those secret passages I showed off, yeah, we can mess with those now. Speaking of... Actually, I'm not even sure why I said speaking of. It makes no sense. But I didn't really do much damage, so I'm just going to go ahead and switch the relic back. Here, you can have... Excuse me. You can have resistance to the dark and petrify. Not that we really need to worry about those things. Alright. So we got a few things we can do. Can't go this way. So we apparently need to go and find some cider. My grandfather was a servant for the richest man in town. Only people dressed as merchants may pass through. How'd I do this? Oh, that's right. Yeah. Avoid the armored soldiers, they have no sense of humor. Apparently I never went to the item shop. Merchant, you're that thief Locke, aren't you? Hey, call me a treasure hunter or I'll rip your lungs out. So you can fight this guy. Now, here's something you can do in Locke's story. Stole a plumed hat. Stole his clothing, too. Here we go. Now we're a merchant. These are a little tight, but the price was right. Phew. Birthday suit. Escapes. And he'll just run away. I think if you're fast enough you can actually kill him, but not really that important. Sorry. So now we have the merchant stuff, and good news, also we got ourselves a plumed hat, so we'll go ahead and equip that. So... I remember when I first did this as a kid, and I was completely lost. I was also playing with sound muted, which is actually a bad thing. My grandfather was a servant for the richest man, blah blah blah. Merchant, right. You may proceed. And we don't need to loot any of that because we've already done so. Anyway. I'm not buying anything. Alright, so what we can do is we can go around here. You can also fight this guy, which has its benefits, but I'm not going to do it right now. Quite honestly, you don't really need it. Anyway, we can go down here. Hey, you can come to steal my cider? You thief. I'm gonna go ahead and just steal a plum hat. Good steal. I said I'm gonna steal a plum hat. Ow. There you go. Fortunately, anytime we can steal clothing, it's gonna make us do this little process. But I wanted to steal one more plum hat, so there we go. Now we have the cider. Took the old man's cider. Come on, get out of my way. Thank you. Move you out of the way. Ah, cider. Glug glug. Huh? Secret passage? Well, there is one that leads to the rich man's house. Go downstairs and give my grandson the password. It's, I forget. Password is... pretty much, it's pretty obvious. You can guess what the password is. It's courage. Secret entrance. And then you can just go this way. Now, that green soldier, the soldier that was in green armor, you can actually fight him and steal his armor. And doing that, you can kind of make some shortcuts around the area. You can actually make some soldiers, like, leave. But the soldiers that you can make leave are absolutely not important. And won't help you. So, there's no real point in changing into these things. You also notice that the music is turned off. It's turned off for a reason. So if you move here, you can hear the gust of wind, maybe. I don't know if the volume is high enough. But you already know that there's a secret passage here. Change clothes. These are fine. I've seen her before. Of course, she's one of the Empire's generals. There's no reason to stay in the merchant uniform, I just felt like doing it. This is what happens to traitors. Product of generic engineering, battle-hardened magitech knight with a spirit as pure as snow. This is Celes, or Celes, however you wish to pronounce it. I believe it's Celes, I've heard. So the mighty Celes has fallen. How can you serve those cowards? Hold your tongue. Isn't it true Kefka's going to poison the people of Doma to the east? Shut up. I'd hate to be in your shoes tomorrow. Keep a close eye on her. Yes, sir, I can go for days without sleep. And he's gone. I'm just checking a few things. Oh. Secret passage. I completely forgot about this one. So you can head down here. You can get running shoes. And hyper wrist. Let's just arrange these. Running shoes, cast haste. So you have permanent haste on your character. Hyper wrist raises vigor. Though it seems to it says it doesn't, but it actually does raise it. It actually raises it by a pretty good amount. So if you go to relics, Yeah, it reuses vigor by about 18. Very good for... vigor, I believe, affects your physical attack power. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. So I completely forgot about this room. This would have made things a little bit easier, but as you've seen already, I haven't had much trouble. Zzz. Remove our chains? Wait a few minutes. Let's move our chains. What do you hope to pedal down here? Oops, forgot I was wearing these clothes. I'm with the returners, name's Locke. Returners, I used to be General Celes, now I'm just a common trader. Let's go. You take me along? Thanks, but no thanks, I can barely walk. I'm grateful, but even if you got me out, you'd never be able to protect me. No, I think I'm better off here. I'll protect you. Trust me, you'll be fine. Wink. Let's go. Wait. This soldier has something important on him. Alright, this is Celes. Now, due to genetic engineering or whatever I just mentioned, she can also cast magic. So she starts out knowing Cure, Antidote, and Ice. So while Terra learns fire spells naturally, Celes will learn ice spells. Though more than likely you'll learn whatever spell she can already learn through other means. Anyway, she also has another ability called Runic. Now, if you look at some of these weapons, you'll see that if you go over here, I'll show stats, and I'll show various things that you can do with these weapons. Like, you can wield it two-handed, or you can use sword techs, which we don't know what those are. And then there's Runic, which means you can use the Runic ability with. And what Runic does is it allows Celes to essentially the next spell that's cast, no matter if it's ally or enemy, with a few exceptions, she will block that spell and absorb it and regain MP. It's very useful in certain bosses that use nothing but spells. Anyway, that's good for now. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's go Relic, Running Shoes, Hyper Wrist. Oops, forgot. There's a clock key in his pocket. Stealing is wrong. Take it. Took the clock key. Some bread too. Mumble. Mumble. I suppose we can go in here and save. Now, this is your opportunity to get a bunch of free loot, which I'm not going to bother with. What we need to go to is this clock. An old clock that it's not ticking. Wind the clock? Yes. Now you get that this other secret passage. Now, we're now in a dungeon. And there's Vector Pups. Bite. Couldn't steal. Locke, you suck. Tonic. Oh, you run away. Whatever. Oh yeah, what level are you? 12. Okay. Iron armor. Awesome. Here, you can have that. Nice little boost there. And you also head up here. Oh. Okay. Secret passage that didn't lead anywhere. And the other one just runs away. I suppose I can cast things like ice if I really want to, but... Alright, I guess that's just me revealing the fact that there's little secret passages you can take here. And it's a good idea to hit them if you can. Ow. For some reason, ice costs more MP than fire. It costs 1 extra. And ice doesn't seem to work too well, because it does just as much damage as Celes' sword, so... Oh well. Heavy shield. Regal cutlass. Let's see if that's this... I think it's the thing I... Nope. It's just a regular sword. Oh well. So, got ourselves a heavy shield and a regal cutlass. Can I go down this way? No. But, Terra and Celes are the only characters in the game that can naturally learn spells just through leveling up. Fortunately, it's way too slow, so... But it's still kind of nice. So for a bit, these are our main spellcasters until we hit certain events. Well, there's stairs over there. Commanders! Here, have some ice. Not enough damage. Blocked. Grudge. Well, that hurt a lot. But that's why we have all these tonics. I need to get to those stairs, I think. Yeah, definitely need to go to the stairs. Oops. I'm pretty sure there's a really good weapon there. And despite the fact that I have haste on Celes, it doesn't seem to make much of a difference. I'll gain a level. There it is. So yeah, you can head down here. And then eventually find a path down this way. Great, some more of you guys. Here, I'll fight you. Things will get a little bit easier. If I remember correctly, there should be a sword that's pretty awesome down here. And it's pretty much designed for Celes or Terra to use. And Locke will just suck. There's a reason why that one chest before, you know, this entire, like, split up happens is air lancet. It's because there's no other weapons you can get Locke for a while. I'm running out of tonics. Oh well. Here we go, basement 2. So you can head over here. X potion, that's just a full heal. This thing, and then you have ether. Oh. There has to be something else here. Or maybe it's an actual normal chest you just loot. It could very well be that. It would definitely suck if I missed that sword. Ribbon. Okay, I was not expecting to find that. But we found the ribbon. Protects from all stats of helmets. That's pretty amazing. I was not expecting to find that there. So yeah, I'm checking the walls. Making sure I got everything. Well, finding the ribbon was certainly unexpected, so I'm very glad I found that at least. because a ribbon will become very, very useful. Well, actually it's always useful. I mean, it's immunity to all status effects, except for death, I think. Sit down here. Run into more encounters, because that's what we're good at. Ow. Ow. Oh, so apparently I can just one-shot these guys. So I don't need to cast ice. Earrings. Raises magic damage, more powerful if paired. I don't really need it right now. Okay. Does this not lead anywhere? Apparently not. I feel like I'm missing a sword. I don't want to miss it. There's nothing that way. Yeah. Give me one moment. Okay, I apparently have mistaken. I think it's another place that you get the sword. But finding the ribbon's good enough. So we'll continue. Why are you helping me? You remind me of someone. But what's it matter anyway? I just want to, okay? Funny enough, the first little walkthrough I looked up to make sure I got all the treasure chests, didn't have the ribbon listed. Anyway, nothing to do here except leave. I suppose if you want to, you can go all the way to Sabin's house to go, like, heal up, but we don't really need to. These guys are all standard enemies. Ice just sorry. Ice just doesn't cut it here. Getting all tongue-tied for some reason. Get it with a wrench. Get some experience. Alright. Onwards. I don't believe there's any new chest, and you're now hearing some crazy sounds. Oh, and apparently we're fighting some new monster types. Tonic. Nothing worth stealing. Celes gained a level. Learned Imp. Imp does the Imp status effect. Not sure if it matters. I might try it and see what it does. Well, I know what it does, but I mean, yeah, all the chests have been looted, so I don't need to worry about that. Oh, great. Pincer attack. I want to go ahead and try out Imp, despite it costing 10 MP, and it's probably going to miss, because it's a status effect spell, and this is a Final Fantasy game. Hey, it worked. Whoa, now it's doing an insane amount of damage. Why is it doing an insane amount of damage? Imp supposed to do less damage. Yeah. So... I mean, unless the gold bear is equipped with something that it shouldn't be. Whatever. Head this way. So we can use this opportunity to heal up and get attacked by stuff. So yeah, it does a lot less damage when not an imp. We're doing less damage because we're in the back row because we got back attacked. But yeah, imp is supposed to make it so you're like much weaker and can't do anything. As far as like party-wise, you all your stats drop drastically, and the only spell you'll be able to cast is imp. What is that noise? Let's go ahead and heal up. And let's do this. Huh? Something's coming out of the wall. Tunnel armor. Tunnel armor? I'll draw its magic attack. It won't hurt us. Come again? I can simply absorb the attack with my runic blade. Are you sure you'll be okay? Just you watch. Runic. Stolen air lancet. Fire. And that gave me 4 MP and cancelled out the attack. Now I can just freely attack. Assuming it doesn't do physical attacks. Or drill. But generally the trick is just constantly use Runic. Because you don't want to get hit with spells. As annoying as the physical attacks are, you don't want to get hit with spells. Alright, so let's use a potion. And Locke, stop dying. 250. And it's not just good for this boss fight. I've actually used Runic on other boss fights later on, just so I can avoid getting nuked to death. The only thing that sucks though is you're stuck with Locke attacking. Even though he's doing okay damage with the air lancet. This boss is vulnerable to like water and electricity, so good luck trying to actually do any elemental damage. Tech laser. MP. So yeah, it blocks any magical attack, even spells that, even like magical based like monster abilities. Yay! Elixir. No experience. Phew, looks like we're in the clear. Choose a scenario, Kupo. Funny enough, every time you do one of these things, Mog will gain more levels. For some reason. So there you go, that's Locke taken care of. So, we got 2 more to do. I'll probably do Bannon next, because it's pretty short and easy. So, I'm Theater Press Dior, and this was Final Fantasy VI. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.